music was clearly Who Let the Dogs Out by Baha Men, and this band has absolutely nothing to do with Columbus or Ohio, but our special guest this morning, how could we resist?
Kind of a camera hog, isn't he?
Yeah, he's hogging our attention.
Yeah. Okay, if you haven't guessed by now, today's theme is innovation. Believe it or not, this is a methane detecting dog that helps landfills stop leaks more quickly. Let's show them what you can do, Robot Dog.
Really impressive, but is Robot Dog really his name?
I thought it was.
I mean, come on, RCon, I think we could do better than that. Let's give him a real name. Something related to SWANA, RCon. Any ideas? Just shout them out, come on. Trashy?
Methania?
RCon 3?
RCon 3.
Okay, what about BarCon? Get it? RCon, BarCon, little guy. Aww.
I think he likes it. Hi, BarCon. Yeah, okay.
I'll give him a little pet.
BarCon looks like he's getting a little aggressive with me. BarCon is visiting us this morning, courtesy of SCS Engineers and the SWANA Legacy Fund. Thank you, SWANA Legacy Fund, who are joint sponsoring today's general session. Well, SCS Engineers doesn't actually manufacture the dog. They handle the platform where all the data comes in and provide all the related services. BarCon, got an issue there?
I gotta go pet it again. Oh, good BarCon, good BarCon. You know, I think we better get some friends out to help us.
I think so.
I don't know, we're not used to BarCon and this robot dog. So let's welcome to the stage Tom Katroulis of Orange County Waste and Recycling and Melissa Russo from SCS Engineers.
I'm gonna buy me a dog.
A dog?
Why? Because I need a friend now.
Babe, you need all the friends you can get, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna buy me a dog.
Why don't we take a seat? Why don't we take a seat?
My girl, no lime, no how.
Well, we're so glad you're here. I just didn't know what to do with BarCon, and we wanted to bring in the experts. But we did give the dog a new name. I hope you don't mind.
We heard.
I love it.
You heard? We're calling him BarCon. Is that
Yes,
okay?
love it.
You love it? You love it? It works for you?
BarCon is truly amazing. Can you tell us a little bit more? BarCon makes me nervous. How drones, lasers, and a robot, BarCon, we're not calling you a robot, like this one, are redefining methane monitoring, and how these technologies are coming to life on your landfills.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, BarCon, be a good boy, go lay down. Let the humans have a chat.
Good boy.
Tom, you
All
were
right.
one of the first to bring drone-based methane monitoring to your landfill and into everyday operations. What made you decide to take this leap?
Well, what we do in managing landfills every day and within the industry, I'll say it's a hazardous industry, right? And we do what we can to be safe. And so what we've done is I'll say, the method right now is we have to send our employees out to do it. So by utilizing the best available technology, such as the drone, right?
Oh, drone.
And I'll say even RCon. It allows us to be more efficient, provide quicker coverage of the area to detect leaks, and address them sooner. And so it really is use of best available technology that didn't exist 30 years ago when these rules and regulations were put in place to be more efficient, provide a safer environment for our employees, and be more effective as an agency.
Tom, what's been the biggest change since adding this technology? I know I got to see it implemented in August, and I was just blown away.
Well, the biggest change that we've seen is that we're much more effective and efficient in, I'll say, managing the landfill system. I'm going to, of course, point to the drone. That's very efficient, right? We fly it over the landfills. We cover a lot of space in detecting leaks and addressing them. And I'll say what's also been beneficial with RCon, right? We've been able to draw even more positive attention to what we're doing and using this best available technology in providing a safer workplace, but also trying to help tell the story about what we do, why we do it, and put a positive light on what landfills offer.
Melissa, for everyone here, can you explain how drone-based TDLAS works? And maybe tell us what TDLAS is also, because I know to me that's a new term, and how it compares to the old school Method 21 approach.
Absolutely. So TDLAS in the simplest form is a laser that is tuned specifically for methane. Now, how that compares to Method 21, I'm not sure if anyone here has experienced doing Method 21, but just to give a clearer picture of it, imagine yourself with a heavy backpack, which carries a TVA. You're carrying a wand that you're sweeping across the surface of the landfill while you're traversing across a man-made mountain of waste. It is not easy work, and it's unpleasant in most cases. And as someone pointed out to me yesterday, it's actually difficult to find labor who's capable of conducting it and willing to conduct that work. Whereas the drone has a laser, as I mentioned, that's tuned for methane. You can see it right there on the front of the drone. Once it launches, it goes on an automated path, and it's using true terrain following, so avoiding obstacles on a landfill. We all know a landfill is a construction zone. It's changing constantly, so avoiding those obstacles. Once it returns back to the pilot, we're able to see data in real time. We're able to see those exceedances. We're able to see those hotspots, mitigate those issues. And so you're getting expediency, you're getting efficiency, and minimizing risk at the same time, and getting the data quickly. There's no longer a wait for, up to 2 weeks, depending on the size of the landfill. It could be multiple people over multiple days doing that inspection, whereas this takes one pilot, one drone, one day, and you have all your information.
So once you have the data and the inspection's completed, what do you do?
It's a good question. We are crunching data. So as soon as we get that information, what you should see on the screen, there you go, is an example of what a map looks like. So you're seeing the zigzag, that's the sweeping motion of the laser, it's doing exactly what you would do on traditional on the ground. It's collecting so much information, hundreds of thousands of data points. You can look at it on a granular level, look at the date and timestamp, the lat and long, the methane value in ppm by meter. And we can crunch all of that into a color variation map, or a heat map, as people like to call it, and you're getting a nice bird's eye view of your site and knowing where to focus your efforts. We like to layer this with satellite data, traditional SEM exceedances, the Robodog data, your GCCS, your wells, whether they're manual or automated. All of this information tells a story.
And the biggest benefit for us is that we're able to, rather than trying to find it, and we're spending time fixing it. And we can go straight to the hotspot and resolve it.
So that sensor allows the Robodog to detect the methane?
Yes. And on the landfill, it means we fix it and find the issue before it becomes a problem.
So can we see that demonstration again?
Sure. RCon, come on over here. So when we see a hotspot, we can send out RCon to do a ground verification.
So imagine on steep slopes, and difficult to get areas, we could actually send BARCon and reduce the risk of having an employee get injured.
So all the areas that folks on the ground can't access, steep slopes, high vegetation, the active face, highly trafficked areas, BARCon can reach all of that, and so can the drone.
So beyond this wow factor, because I think I've said wow like 1,000 times with this, what's the operational benefit?
Well, it really does provide a more efficient and safer environment for our employees. By using the drone, sending out BARCon, right, to find and detect leaks, it reduced the amount of exposure our employees have on those slopes and trying to find them themselves.
Melissa, I'm curious, what's next in this innovation journey?
I would say automated wellheads is on the forefront, and integrating satellite captures, whether we like it or not. Those are happening very frequently and only increasing in frequency. So, integrating that and kind of jumping on board and being proactive with that.
So where do you see the methane monitoring in 5 years from now?
I would say incorporating AI into all of those technologies, all of your landfill systems, making site-specific historical data, integrating that with, looking into the future, forecasting, and making adjustments and making long-term improvements at your site.
And this is why we are re-innovating this, and this is what re-innovating is all about. Turning great ideas into safer, smarter practices that protect workers, the environment, for our future.
Well, thank you both so much. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Mel. We so appreciate this. And I thank you, BARCon, for being part of this.
Thank you, BARCon.
Thank you,
BARCon.
BARCon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting